guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie and we're going to do a book haul today. This is a collective book haul, so I've gotten these over the last probably like 2 months, I want to say. I am missing 2 books because I did put them in a box of my books that are still being unpacked, but I did take a picture of them because I had to post about them, so I will show you that picture instead. But let's just get right into the book haul. These are going to be in no order. I just took them straight off of my priority TBR shelf, so they're going to be in no order from where I got them or anything. So yeah, let's just start with the first one. So the first two are The Fake Out and Gloves Off by Stephanie Archer. I read Behind the Net last month and absolutely loved it, so I cannot wait to continue this series. I know this is the one that I'm currently going to be on, which is book 2, and I think this one's book 4. So I'm missing the one in the middle, but that is perfectly fine with me. I saw this one when I went to Barnes & Noble, and then I saw this one when I went to Walmart, so I just picked them both up. And then I have The Wrong Bride by 𝖘𝖙𝖔𝖗𝖊𝖋𝖗𝖃. I really don't know, but I'm super excited. I have heard very mixed things about this one, but I've heard a lot of negative reviews, but I try not to let anyone's negative reviews sway me from wanting to read a book, especially because reading is subjective and we could have the exact same reading taste and you could love this and I could hate it, or vice versa. So I'm still really excited to read this one and it's so pretty. I love a sprayed edge, but I really love when it's just like a standard paperback. It's just like a colored sprayed edge. Like there's just something about it. It is just so pretty. And then another sprayed edge, I have Psycho Shifters by Jesmyn Mas. I love, love, love these edges. I think they're so pretty. I have not read this yet and I'm super excited to do so. All I know is that it's a Why Choose Shifter romance. I don't really know what these shifters are because I'm still new when it comes to Omegaverse versus shifters versus werewolves. I'm really new. I'm reading 2 werewolf romances right now, but that's besides the point. But I might be wrong, but I think shifters can be different animals. So it could be a lion, a wolf, a bear, stuff like that, right? Am I wrong? I might be wrong. I don't know. I don't know what they are. I just know that they're shifters and I'm really excited. And then I have Charming Your Dad by Sarah Blue. I am currently kind of reading this. This is what I fall back onto when I don't know what I'm in the mood for because I will always be in the mood for Sarah Blue. And this one is just ex-boyfriend's dad. He's a demon. And I'm very, 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 very into it. I just come back to it whenever I don't know what I'm in the mood for because like I said, I will always be in the mood for this. Always. And then we have The Coven by Harper L. Woods. Another just very simple sprayed edge, but it does so much for it. I wanted to get this so long ago, but it was only out in hardcover, and then they finally released the paperback also with the sprayed edge, so I had to pick it up. It is a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be longer. I don't know why I thought it was longer. Hardcover made it look so long, but it's not, so I could probably read this in a day. Of course, I had to get Problematic Summer Romance by Ellie Hazelwood. I will honestly buy any Ellie Hazelwood book. I don't even have to know what it's about. I will get it and I will read it. I love Ellie Hazelwood so, so much. And then I got Till Summer Do Us Part by Megan Quinn. I think this is such a stunning book, but honestly, most of Megan Quinn's covers, if not all of them, are actually stunning and I love them so much. I can't remember the exact title, but her Christmas one from last year, I'll put it right here. That cover is literally so amazing. And this one, I just had to get it. I had to get it. It is so beautiful. Also, just a quick little side note before I continue. I'm not talking about what these books are about because most of the time I go into books blind. I hear, hey, this book is good, and I'm like, cool, and I add it to my TBR. I am not someone that likes to know things before going into a book. It's okay if I know a couple tropes, oh, it's small town, friends to lovers, cowboy, that's fine, but I don't want to know any details. So that's why I'm not telling you what any of these books are about because I don't know. I don't know. I am someone that likes to go into a book completely blind. And then we have A Study in Drowning by Ava Reed. I've been wanting to read this for so long and been wanting the physical copy so that I could annotate because I heard that everyone loves annotating this. But again, it was only out in hardcover. So then I finally saw it in paperback and I was like, yeah, you are coming home with me. And then I got Serpentine Valentine. I really don't know, but it's by Gianna Darling. I've heard a lot of really good things. I got this one because it was at Half Price Books. Before going in, I said I want to get a lot of dark romance and fantasy. And so when I saw this, I was like, I've heard a lot of things about this one, so I'm just going to pick it up. And then we have Satan's Affair by H.G. Carlton. I got so lucky and I found this at Half Price Books for like $7 or $8. And I believe this is the out of print copy. And I was like, are you for real? Like, yeah, you're coming home with me. Even if you're not the out of print, I still want you for my collection. So you're still coming home with me. And I'm super excited. I just don't know. I think this is in the cat and mouse duet universe. I just don't know if I'm supposed to read this before or after that. I think my friend told me and I just do not remember. And then we have Mark of the Viserion by Stephanie Den. I got this one because I am now her PA and I wanted to start getting all of the physical copies of her books so I can use them for social media. I can annotate them. I have like a quick reference if someone has like a question about anything. I just have it physically and I could just go grab it. But I'm super, super excited. I am going to be rereading this, so it is going to go on my priority TBR shelf because I do want to reread it because it's been a couple years, I think, since I read it, and I want to just get a little refreshed. And then this one was sent to me by the publisher. So this one was sent to me by Simon & Schuster, and that is Fear Street, The Prom Queen by R.L. Stine. This was literally a dream to get because I feel like a lot of us, I grew up reading Goosebumps and R.L. Stine and like the choose your own like adventure books that he made. And so when I got the emails asking if I wanted this, I was like, absolutely I do. Yeah, absolutely. Send it to me. And so they did, and I was so excited. I have a plan of when I'm going to read this, and I'm super excited for that vlog. So stay tuned because I'm so excited. If that vlog does not go to plan, I probably will cry. A lot of real tears. And then we have The Tenant by Freida McFadden. Again, I really don't know what this one's about. All I know is that it's set in New York, and my fiance said that I would really like it. So here we are. I got the Walmart exclusive edition because I really liked the like shine. I don't know if that was only on the Walmart exclusive edition. I got it. Then another that was sent to me by the publisher, and the other two are currently in a box. I have The Pack by Z.W. Taylor. Wattpad sent me this, and then the other two in the series. The Bite is book 1, another one that is for a very fun reading vlog, the same one as R.L. Stine's book. But the other two are The Hunt and The Pack, and I am so, so, so excited. Thank you so much, Wattpad. I've been wanting this series for so, so long, and I'm just so excited. I've learned this last week that I really love a werewolf book, a werewolf romance, if you will. And so this is going to be so perfect. It's also set in Alaska, and I really, really miss Alaska. We lived there for like a year, and like every day I think about it a little bit. I miss Alaska a lot. And then a classic that is just kind of for my collection because I love it, Dracula. I found this edition at Walmart for $12. It was the last one. So I was like, yeah, I need to take you home. I do. And it is just so pretty. I love the little inside, and yeah, it is going to look so, so beautiful on my shelf. And then one that I don't know if I'm going to read or if I got and then I'm going to end up taking it to Half Price Books. I got it because it was kind of nostalgic. So it is Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. I did not read these growing up, but I saw the covers a lot. Like I was more of a Twilight girl. I I am a Twilight girl. I still will forever be in my Twilight era, but I got it and maybe I'll read it or it'll end up at Half Price Books. I got it at a thrift store for $1, so it's not the end of the world. It's just something that I would like to read, but if I don't get to, that's fine. And then I got Ruthless Creatures by J.T. Geisinger, another just really simple sprayed edge. I saw this for the longest time at Walmart, but I had already had Pen Pal at home, and I was like, okay, I need to read Pen Pal before I get any more from this author because I don't even know if I'm going to like the author's writing style or anything. And then I read Pen Pal and I ate it up. So I was like, okay, next time I see it, I'm going to grab it. And so I did. I think this one is actually a mafia romance. Yeah, this one is a mafia romance. The other one is more of like a dark romance. So I'm super excited to see kind of the different like writing styles for the different genres. So very excited. And then I got Cash by Jessica Peterson. I've only read I think, third one. I don't think it was Duke. I think Duke comes out next. I read Sawyer. I read Sawyer as an arc this year, and then I wanted to go back and read the other two because I loved it. And then I saw this really pretty edition, so I had to pick this one up. I will also be picking up Wyatt and Sawyer whenever they come out in this edition as well, because it is just stunning. And then I have Bourbon and Lies by Victoria Wilder. I've heard so many good things about this book, and so I had to pick it up. Also, I love the cover. I love this cover so much. Like, it is just honestly gorgeous. And I have Spark of the Everflame by Penn Cole. And this is just the really, really pretty edition. I found this one at Barnes& and Noble. And also I did just order the second one that's in this same really pretty style. And it should be here tomorrow. So in hindsight, I should have filmed this tomorrow. But you know what? I'll post that one in my vlog that I'm currently filming. So there's that. But I did get this. I really don't know what it's about other than it's really, really, really good. One of the YouTubers that I watch on here, her name is Lachlan. She's Locke's Library. She really liked this, and so I had to get it, and I'm super excited to read it. And then last but not least, I have Heartless by Marissa Meyer. When I first heard of this book and saw it, I thought it was something with vampires, but I am so, so wrong. It is like a retelling-ish of Alice in Wonderland, which is honestly so, I don't want to say better because I love vampires, but like Alice in Wonderland, I love, absolutely love. So I'm really, really excited to read this. Like I said, I really don't know much about books before I go into them. Like I am not, well, like I will buy a book based off the pretty cover, and if I don't like it, it will go to Half Price Books, or I'll read a book on my Kindle based off the cover. I don't like knowing what a book is about. I love going in completely blind so that I can just be blindsided by anything. Like I said, it's okay if I know like tropes, but like plot lines and like what it's actually about, I don't want to know. I don't want to know, okay? Like I love going into a book blind, okay? Sue me. But those are all of the books that I've gotten in the last, like, I want to say 2 months. I'd say it's a pretty good haul. All of these books are actually on my priority TBR that I keep in my room. And then there's 8 books also over there that I've had for a while. But these are all the new ones that are going over there to my priority TBR. I'll probably tweak the priority TBR a little bit once all my books are unpacked. But once my priority TBR is all unpacked and everything is set up, I will be doing a video showing you guys my priority TBR. I don't know if it'll be priority TBR for the year or if it'll just be priority TBR for now. Like, who knows? Who knows when I'll get to it, but that's my priority TBR. I hope you guys enjoyed. It would mean the absolute world to me if you could like, comment, subscribe, and then if you've made it this far, please comment the little book stack emoji because there's a lot of stacks of books over here. And I will see you guys in the next one.